In fact, I might just like do the whole thing before I work out the pattern. Let's do that. Wait, what's going on there? That's not supposed to happen. Okay, so let me think about this, right? So this is a raised viaduct over the swamp. Let me like, so I can see what's going on. And it is like a little bit high up in some places. Do I want to make something of the bridges, like of the bridge, or should I? I can make it like a series of... Yeah, I think I want to make it like a series of girders. Like a series of trusses or something. And then we get to like a hillside part, which it's supported on one side but not the other. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I want to make this into something special, I think. The problem is that it's diagonal and then there's a bridge too. The problem is it's diagonal. And then we get into the mountain. Yeah, let's make something out of this. One thing at a time. Like, can I make a truss that long, or do I need something in the middle? I think you can make a truss that long. That's a little long though, isn't it? It's a little bit too long. I guess if you make it bigger. Let me like Google truss bridge. Like, what are the proportions of like truss bridges? The thing is, it's a train bridge. Yeah, no, you can have them that far apart. Sure you can. You just need the proportions to be right. So we're gonna have the supports on these things, on the persisters. and then the trusses in between. The problem is the persisters don't actually line up perfectly, like they're a little bit offset, as you can see. So that's also awkward. There's like a couple of blocks in there, maybe I can... Like I kinda want like columns, the bridge piers. I want the bridge piers to like be right there, for example. The problem is that there's circuitry right there, so how do I make this work? I might actually just like punch through and around the circuitry. Big Star says, I was actually thinking about the bridge and the pavilion you made. Do you think the hill needs some sort of fence as a safety feature when you're on top? Are you trying to say that this is not health and safety compliant? Are you saying that we're gonna get sued when somebody falls off? I mean, yeah, maybe Big Star. But the problem is there's no safety inspectors in game, so I can get away with it. Like I mean, maybe there should be a fence up there. Or maybe like you just... How is this? It looks really cool though, the bridge especially. Yeah, I like the bridge. I mean, maybe if you fall off, it's your own fault, you know what I mean? It's like... And the thing is like, hold on, let me just fly back since you asked. The problem is that there's... Like, Minecraft is a different scale. Even the pavilions look giant on top of the hill. Maybe not, maybe like you just, you know... Look, there's railing on the stairs, there's railing on the paths. If you go off the path, maybe it's your own fault. Like there's railings on everything I've built. Yeah, no, if you fall off, it's your own fault, right? Just stick to the paths, alright? The paths are there for a reason. Although that is an interesting question actually. Big Star, I don't know where you're from. I'm from New Zealand, right? And New Zealand is quite sparsely populated. And I guess a lot of like the outdoors stuff, like there's not that many people, and also there's not much infrastructure comparatively. Like when you go to New Zealand, you don't go for the infrastructure. You go for the natural landscape. And so like if you go hiking in New Zealand or whatever, there really is not a lot of railings. Like not a lot of fences and railings and stuff. Maybe that's what I'm used to, right? I think if you are in a more highly populated part of the world, or if like you're at a landmark where you expect a lot more people, then yeah, there'll be more safety features. What is this? What's going on there? I'm just thinking about like the Grand Canyon and like some of the tourist sites in China or wherever. It's yeah, there's like when you expect a lot of people, there's more safety features. Big Star says Ireland is the same here. Cliffs of Moher has no fences at the edge on some parts. They just tell you not to be safe and not yeah, they just tell you to be safe and not go over the edges, yeah. Yeah. I think some of the Grand Canyon sites, they basically just put you into a glass box. Like there's like 2-meter high glass walls on the walkway, and like you can't actually lean out anywhere. And still, every now and then, somebody would climb on top of that huge ass glass wall to take a selfie, and they fall off every now and then. Cause people are gonna be people, you know what I mean? Big Star says Darwin Award winners, I guess. Well, they want those selfies. Yeah, no. If you want those pictures, you should get a drone and not lean out on yourself. Just advice to anyone who's thinking about it. Get a drone. Get something remote controlled. Don't lean over the edge of the railings. Big Star or get really good at Photoshop, yeah. I guess that doesn't really matter, that tree being there. Um, the diagonal is an even number. This is really obscure. I'm thinking, because it's an even number on a diagonal, you can't make the two sides perfectly symmetrical because they're like staggered. So trying to make this bridge, if I put like trusses and I try to make it symmetrical on the two sides, it's not going to actually line up, it's going to be like half a block off. But maybe that doesn't matter, I'm just thinking about this in advance. So what happens here, right? So there's going to be a truss on the other side of this. Do I just press the truss against this mountain? Would that be weird? Also, this tree has to go. There's a few trees here that have to go. This one has to go. I guess I just press the truss against the mountain.